Hi everyone, and welcome to your daily tarot reading for Tuesday, the 6th of November 2018. Thank you for joining me. I'm using the Rider-Waite deck for today's reading, so going back to the roots. If you're someone who's starting to learn the tarot, then I would suggest you buy yourself this deck. It's the Rider-Waite Smith deck or Rider-Waite deck, or the Radiant Rider-Waite deck, because that's just an updated and more colorful version of this. And most of the other decks that are created and the ones that I use on this channel are all based on this deck. So if you learn this one, you learn them all. So get yourself that deck. If you want to learn how to read tarot cards, then take my course on my website. Just go to gregoryscott.com and click on the shop tab, and you can take the intuitive tarot expert course. It's £17, and by the end of it, it's in video format. You'll notice I look a lot younger in those videos, but yeah, by the end of it, you'll be able to read the tarot. It's great. I've had great feedback on it. People started their own channels based on taking that course, so it's really good. Let's have a look at what the cards want you to be aware of today and what's going on for you today. The World in reverse, the Seven of Wands, and Strength in reverse. Wow. So you're hanging on by a thread here. The World is completion and really getting to the end of your journey and being enlightened and being completely balanced between the physical and the spiritual, and there being no more conflict, no more doubt. Everything's completed. You're the master of the universe, and you have dominion over everything that is on this planet of duality. That's in reverse, so you're not quite there yet. You don't feel completely fulfilled within yourself. You feel like you're working very hard, and it's an uphill battle, and it always has been. And it feels like today that your demons or your frustrations will get the better of you. When the Strength card is this way around, the purity of the Holy Spirit, so to speak, the eternal force of good that we can call upon to calm us when we're raging beasts and animals. Like, if you've ever experienced addiction and you're in withdrawal and you're trying to find your drug of choice to end that withdrawal, you will know what it's like to feel like a beast that's driven by your physical needs, and that really causes you to throw caution, experience, common sense. Everything goes out the window. And when we call upon something bigger to soothe us and to help us, that's always there. It's always there. So just close your eyes and say, help me, I can't do this anymore, please. That's all it takes. But that's in reverse today, so you've forgotten that you can ask for help. And it just seems like an uphill struggle. It seems like the worst is constantly being brought out in you. People are against you. You have a path and just no one seems to agree. No one sees the potential that you've got. They're all standing in your way instead of supporting you or helping you. And today is a day where your frustration could really get to a boiling point and to a blow-up point of where you say, enough, I've had it with this. I'm going to give you a piece of my mind, and I'm going to tell you what I think of you. And it doesn't achieve very much. What it achieves is that it can end relationships, in the sense that if you're lodging with someone and you have been doing that for 2 years, you now tell this person what you think of them because it's all just getting too much. It's got on top of you. Little things have been annoying you for months and months and months. Comes to a build-up and you really just let it rip. It probably means that the living situation is likely to change in future. Be very careful about expressing your anger, your frustration, or your resentment today, because it will change your circumstances. Or if you want your circumstances to change, let it rip. You're gonna feel very much in touch with your inner frustration and inner rage. The beast is loose and it's running around, and you don't really have any control over it, because you just feel like it's been so hard and it's just been an uphill struggle and you never get anywhere. So you really just, I think you get to a point where, do you know what? This is how I feel. I'm not going to censor myself. I'm going to express what I want, and and to hell with the consequences. And fine, you can do that. If you're in the luxurious position of, having infinite means and money, then go tell your boss he's an idiot. But if, like the rest of us, you've got to get on with people, and you've got to find a way to work with people and, accept some of the negative stuff, because you bring negative stuff to other people's lives as well. We all do it to each other. So accept that and realize you're not the only one struggling, and kind of broaden the perspective a little bit, because you feel totally alone. You're the only person in the world today who has these monsters and these beasts in their lives, these tyrants, and only you have to put up with them. No one knows how you feel. You've forgotten that you can ask for help and comfort from the universe, which, like I said, you will always get, and which will always help you manage these overwhelming feelings and thoughts and beliefs. So if you have that in your life, remember to use it, because it's going to help you turn this card around, and then immediately you have a much better day. If not, it's going to be like, oh, I've had it now, and I'm just going to bulldoze through it, and I'm going to say the worst things, I'm going to do the things that I know are going to blow this up. I want to press the effort button, and I want to blow all of this up, because no, this is not fair. I'm working too hard. I've had it. So if you have a temper, really, be aware of that, because if there are resentments or secrets that you've been keeping that are simmering beneath the surface, just the state of your life and the way you have to work, you're looking at it from a perspective of, this is just too hard and I deserve better. And I don't know about that "I deserve better" word or phrase, because it kind of sounds similar to "I am entitled to have certain," and none of us deserve or are entitled, to anything. Really. What I mean by that is, you can have the world. You can be famous if you want to be famous. You can create yourself and do anything you want, but life doesn't owe you anything. Life doesn't owe you being a star and making you a star. If you want to be a star, you've got to do it yourself. And anything in life that is worth really having, in my experience, hasn't come easy, has been a struggle and a fight. And just remember that you're loved. Please don't throw in the towel and say, I give up, because it's too hard. Don't let a moment of exhaustion or, being overcome with sadness or loneliness, or, I can see a woman sitting on a stairway in one of those industrial buildings, where the big concrete stairway, and she's sitting in the corner just crying. And life is just too much, and it's too hard, and no one helps, and it's just day in and day out. So if that's where you are in your life, first of all, I'm really sorry. You're not alone. A lot of other people have been there. So ask for help. Ask for these women, these spiritual women, even if you don't believe in anything. Ask these these women from Gregory's tarot reading today. Ask the woman from the Strength card and the woman from the World card to come and help you out and to prop you up this day and to support you and to keep moving forward, even if there is an option to quit. That's what I'm being told to tell you. That ask for help and support to push on through instead of not asking for help and support and giving up and curling up in a ball and saying, I can't anymore. So number-wise, we've got 21. And then we've got 8. So that's 29. And 7 is 36. 3 and 6 is 9. 9 is spirituality and completion. So a lot of us find spirituality because life gets unbearably hard. Through pain, most of us. In my case, I came to spirituality because of pain, because my life was just in ashes and fine, I'll try it. If that's what you're telling me that is going to make things better, I'll try anything at this point. If you tell me to stand on my head and twirl around 3 times, I would have done that. So I looked into it, and luckily I started to see that there is something bigger than me, that the universe does not revolve around me. And I started to feel that support in my life. So for a lot of people who are just doing it by themselves and who are really struggling, today is an opportunity for you to connect with something bigger than yourself, which is going to support you in life and which is going to prop you up and help you, and also really give you a purpose and a goal and a direction to move in. It's going to give your life meaning. So if you're exhausted and overwhelmed and tired today, it's a good thing, because you can take all that energy, give it to the universe for it to transform it and bring it back to you as energy, so that you then take perfect guidance, you know you're on the right track, and you have the eternal strength to keep going. So everything today is about spirituality. If you want to complete something, you're closer than you think. Just ask for that extra strength that you need to take the final steps to overcome these final obstacles, and you will get there. Don't give up. Don't give in. Refuse to accept failure, and don't let yourself be put off. Keep fighting. You can do it. And don't fight alone. Ask your guides and your angels, anyone and everyone who's on your side to help you and support you. So I hope you have a wonderful day. If you would like a private reading with me, please get in touch via my website. It's gregoryscott.com. Click on the readings tab to order your reading. In my personal readings, I use astrology, tarot, and numerology. In the astrology chart, it shows me a blueprint of your soul. It shows me what your vocational aptitudes what you're talented are when it comes to work. It shows me what your life purpose is and where you've been in past lifetimes, what's destined in love and romance, career, money, health, family, spiritual progress, travel, and moving. And I can also answer any questions you may have, and also do horoscope compatibility, as well as solar return charts for your birthday, what the next year holds. If you're interested in any of that, then please get in touch via the website. Click on the readings tab to order the reading. If you like these videos, then please hit the subscribe button, and I'll speak to you tomorrow.